We all have heard of Buddha, the calm face, the meditating figure under the Bodhi tree, the symbol of peace. But tell me honestly, what do we truly know of his teachings? Do we actually understand Buddha? Or have we just turned him into another statue, another god to be worshipped, another idea to decorate our ignorance? The Buddha was not here to start a religion. He was here to end your confusion. He was not interested in your prayers. He was interested in your awakening. Part 1. The core of Buddha's teaching. When Buddha says life is suffering, most people misunderstand him. They think he is pessimistic, that he is saying life is sad. But Buddha is not depressing, he is diagnostic. He's pointing out a fact. Life as we live it unconsciously is bound to be painful, because it is driven by desire. Desire is not bad in itself, but when your life is entirely run by craving, craving for success, for validation, for money, for pleasure, suffering is inevitable. Because the moment you get what you want, fear begins. Fear of losing it. And when you don't get it, pain begins. Pain of failure. So whether you gain or lose, you remain restless. That's why Buddha says, the root of suffering is craving. Part 2, the illusion of desire. Look around yourself. Everyone is chasing something. Nobody stops. Nobody questions. Why am I chasing at all? And Buddha asked that question. He saw that every movement of the mind comes from a sense of lack. You desire because you feel incomplete. You run because you think happiness is somewhere else. And this running never ends, because desire keeps multiplying. The mind says, just one more thing, one more achievement, one more relationship, one more success. And Buddha says, enough. Sit down when you stop. When you are no longer chasing, you encounter peace. That peace is not an achievement. It was always there. You were too busy running to notice it. Part 3, the middle path. Buddha rejected both extremes, indulgence and renunciation. He called his way the middle path. Don't suppress your desires forcefully. Suppression is another form of ego. But don't become a slave to them either. Indulgence is also ego. Be aware of your desires. Watch them rise. Watch them fall. When awareness enters desire, the desire loses power. It's like light entering darkness. Darkness cannot survive. That's the path Buddha offered. Not extremes, but understanding. Part 4, the mind and awareness. Buddha's teaching is not about belief. He never said, believe in me. He said, be aware. Belief is easy, awareness is hard. Belief asks for faith, awareness asks for courage. You can believe in thousands of gods and remain the same. But if you become aware, even for a moment, your whole being changes. Awareness burns ignorance. When you look at anger with awareness, anger dissolves. When you look at fear with awareness, fear disappears. That is meditation. Not some technique, not sitting in lotus posture, but seeing without judging, observing without reacting. Part 5. No self, the deepest realization. And then Buddha goes deeper than anyone. He says there is no self, no fixed, permanent identity. We keep saying, I am this, I am that. But Buddha asks, who is this I? You say, I am sad. Who is sad? The body? The thoughts? The emotions? Everything keeps changing. So what remains constant? When you look deeply, you realize that there is no center called I. Just a flow, a process, like a river, continuously moving. And when there is no I, there is no mine. That's liberation. That's nirvana. Not some heaven, not some magical bliss, but freedom from the illusion of identity. Part 6, the practical application. Now this is not philosophy for monks. It's for you right now. When someone insults you, what happens? The ego feels hurt. But if you see there is no fixed I to be hurt, the insult passes through you like wind through space. When you fail at something, the ego says, I am a failure. But who is this I? See clearly. It's just thought. And the moment you see it, you are free. That's Buddha's teaching. Not to escape the world, but to live in it without being owned by it. Part 7, the end of seeking. Buddha said, don't look for peace outside and look within. And when you look deeply enough, you'll realize that the one who was searching and the one who was to be found were never separate. You are already what you're looking for. You are the silence that Buddha pointed to. You are the awareness that sees all movement. That's the final liberation. Not becoming something, but realizing what you have always been. So the teaching of Buddha is not a religion. It's a mirror. It doesn't give you a new belief. It removes all beliefs. It doesn't give you something to hold. It teaches you to let go. To understand Buddha is to live with awareness, compassion, and clarity. That's enlightenment, not something far away, not something mystical, but the simple, naked seeing of truth. End line. When the seeker disappears, the sought is revealed. That is Buddha. That is you.